What is up, you guys? You're watching Sergio's Secret. Before I get started with this video, I would really appreciate if you guys can give this video a thumbs up and the subscribe button. I'm gonna be posting videos all the way till December 31st. So without further ado, today we are going to be doing the best Black Friday deals that are out there. I wanted to do this video, so this video will either go out either Wednesday or Thursday. All of these items I have a version of, or I have the exact item, so I'm not necessarily recommending things that I may not have. Most of those items I have had or I have talked about. So without further ado, let's get started. I will be leaving the links down below for everything, if it's a particular item or if it's the company or anything, because sometimes these links kind of disappear. So I'll make sure to leave all the links down in the description box, and let's get started with today's video. So we have 16 sales that I think are fabulous that are going on for Black Friday. Some of these may not be the best deals, but when you're spending a couple $100s, those percentages and those dollars off do amount to a greater total. So the first one, which I already made a video about on Monday, is going to be the Toy Birch event. If you spend $250, you get 30% off. I'm not going to go into too much detail because I do already have a dedicated video to that, but I did want to say that first. The second one, which is one of my favorite brands, it's from Necessaire, and you get the free body serum, which retails at $45, free with any purchase. The catch is it's $50 for free shipping. So in the past videos, I do have Necessaire products here. So in the past videos, I have talked about Necessaire. The only thing that I never liked from Necessaire in the past has been the deodorant. Everything else from Necessaire I have liked. The body serum, which is this one right here, I do like a lot, and I've had that in the past, and I will be placing an order. It's very silky and it's very lightweight. If you're not somebody that loves like a lot of moisturizer, if you're somebody that wants like something a little bit shiny, I feel like serum has a little bit more of a sheen to it. I think this is really great, and I have been through 2 of these in the past, and I always go through them really fast, especially in the summertime. I love to put the little serum with the Tom Ford body oil. It's a really good combination. But other things that I do like is the body lotion. I have talked about this in the past. The body lotion, what I like is that it is a nice thick lotion, but it doesn't have any fragrance. For me, I don't like my lotions to have fragrance. For me, if I'm wearing Tom Ford Ombre Leather, if I'm wearing Baccarat Rouge, if I'm wearing Byredo Black Chiffon, I want the fragrance to smell. I don't want to wear Sweet Pea, Pure Seduction, or any type of scented lotion that will kind of mess with the fragrance that I'm wearing, especially these very expensive bottles. So therefore, this is a really great one. I believe this is $30, but this will a little goes a long way, so I do recommend it. And then I also do like the body wash. I've been through so many of these. I've been buying these since I started working in Nordstrom. The body exfoliator, I've been through multiple of them. They're just really great, nice basics, but there are a lot of the items. I do like most of the items on the Necessaire website. The only thing that I didn't care for was the deodorant. Everything else I have liked. And so I would say, if you have been wanting to try Necessaire, because I know Necessaire is one of those brands that gets sponsored a lot by a lot of YouTubers and a lot of bloggers. Not sponsored, but I do like their products genuinely, so I do think that they're worth the money. And if you do, you know, when you really think about it, like percentages wise and stuff like that, this is like a better deal than like the Sephora VIB sale. I know sometimes they have other gift with purchase, but I think this one is the best one. Next one is going to be Demilier. They're going to be having 20% off their handbags. This is the one that I got last year. I've been wearing it non-stop. I get so many compliments on it. I do have a video on my favorite handbags coming up that are like quite luxury, and Demilier is one of those brands that I will be mentioning. But the bags never ever go on sale. I believe that bag is $4.85, so you get 20% off, which is a really big discount, because you're saving like almost $100, if not more. So I would say Demilier bags, if you have been wanting to purchase them, I never see them go on sale. I never see them go on discounted at the classic styles and the classic color. So if you've been wanting to try them out, I think this is your once in a year opportunity to go ahead and get them at a discount. Like I said, the discount may not be the best, but it's $20 for every $100. And if you've been wanting, they're very minimal. I get a lot of compliments on them. If you want something a little different, then pull in. I think that Demilier is a really great handbag brand, and I have nothing bad to say about it. So if you've been considering it, I would say right now would be a perfect time to go ahead and get one of their handbags. Aritzia does have their clientele, so I did mention this, I believe, in my last vlog. They have a lot of these like vegan leather, The jeans that I wear a lot that are vegan leather, the Molina pant, they're like 50-60% off. These jackets, I paid full price for this in a few, like maybe in September for $148, and it's 60% off right now. This one I did get 60% off, and I bought the matching pants for this one. So if you guys have been wanting to try this vegan leather style, for me, vegan leather can look very cheap very easily, and this goes for lesser expensive brands like Aritzia or more higher end brands that I have seen at Saks and Neiman's that in my opinion don't look as fabulous as this. I think Aritzia does a really great job of having like this kind of PVC kind of like leather feel. It feels like leather. It's very buttery, it's very soft. It's not super shiny, it's not super matte. I think it has the perfect amount of like sheen towards it. So if you have been wanting, because you guys know I will be wearing a lot of these items, like a lot of these leather items, because I have a few of them from Aritzia. They are 60% off, and they do have like a lot of bodysuits. They do have a lot of things that I already have in my wardrobe, or a lot of things that are very classic looking from Aritzia in this sale. So if you guys have been wanting to try out Aritzia, I would say that right now is a really great time. I know that a lot of the items do say final sale. Through my experiences, and I'm just talking for myself, and this goes for in Houston and in Dallas, I have returned things that are final sale to exchange it for something else. You will not get a refund if you go into, but if it's a sizing issue, if you just didn't really like it, if it's within like the first week, 9 times out of 10 I have never been told no, that you can exchange it out. But I do want to let you guys know that even though it's final sale, I have gone away with returning things that are not final sale. Next item, which is going to be on sale on the Sephora website, I believe on Thursday, but it's already on the Sephora Kohl's website. And I paid full, I bought this in the summertime for full price just because I needed it. This is the first, I'm already like halfway through, so I will be purchasing a new one just because I do love this a lot. This is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. I don't like the packaging. I don't like, this does not look pretty on my restroom counter. But let me tell you, I wish they had like more like of a simple like necessary packaging. But this is skin protecting, really flaky, and for me, like, moisturizers can be really expensive, especially like the ones that are like in tubs and jars. You know, moisturizers can run you up like a good like $50, $60, $70. This right here is going to be on sale for $20 for 8 ounces. First of all, you can use this all over your body and your face. For me, I do get a little irritated on the face, and I just applied this earlier today and I have no issues at all. This is my favorite moisturizer. I've been using this since high school. I've used the tub version and I've used the squeeze tube. I prefer the squeeze tube because it's not exposed to like the open air like in the tub. I don't really like the tub. But if you've been wanting a nice moisturizer, honestly guys, I've been using this for years, and it's like basically like 60% off because it retails for $48 and it's on sale for $20. Recommend it, and I'll put the Kohl's and the actual Sephora. But First Aid Beauty is definitely underslept. I do like a lot of their product, but I just don't care for the packaging, if I'm being honest. Number 6 is going to be Aloe. They are doing 30% off your entire purchase. I love Aloe. I'm going to be leaving some of my favorite Aloe items down below, but the only leggings that I wear that I have in my collection, in my wardrobe, are either Sweaty Betty or Aloe. I pretty much don't wear anything else but Sweaty Betty or Aloe. I think those are the ones that I kind of like gravitate towards a little bit more. I would say they do run true to size in most Aloe items, and then in tops I'm usually a medium, just because I like them maybe a little bit more boxy, a little bit more breathable. But they are doing 30% off, so if you guys have been wanting to try out Aloe stuff, I think right now that 30% off incentive is a really great one. And they just opened the Aloe store here in Houston. 7 is Fashion File. They're going to be doing 10% off, so if you already have things that are already hearted in your cart, if there's something you've been wanting, I think right now the 10% off is an incentive to go ahead and purchase it. So I did want to say that. Number 8 is going to be the Anina Bing sale. So Anina Bing does 2 sales a year. Anina Bing is one of my favorite brands. You guys know I do wear a lot of Anina Bing clothing. But I will say right now they have up to 70% off. If the item that you want is really well stocked, this may not be for Black Friday. This may be like if you watch this video a couple days after Black Friday. They typically do like buy more money you get off. So if it's like over like a certain dollar amount, you get an extra percentage off of it. So if your item looks like it's well stocked, I might as well wait a little bit until you get that extra percentage. There are a lot of nice things on the sale. They have a lot of blazers that are half off, and a lot of like denim, and a lot of like Anina Bing's a very casual, timeless kind of items, a lot of things you can have for years in your wardrobe. But I will say at the end they do extra percentages, so if there are items that are well stocked, I would honestly wait a little bit. Number 9 is going to be the Nordstrom private sale. So they do have their own Black Friday sale, but I do have the exclusive private link sale. So this is going to be where you see Burberry, where you see Saint Laurent handbags, where you see a little bit of everything. So I'll be leaving that. That's why I always tell you guys to check the links in the description box, because sometimes I do have exclusive links that if you Google it up, they're not going to pop up. You have to have a certain link. So I will be leaving the Nordstrom private sale link down below, and you can add things into, you can heart them, because if it maybe potentially has an extra markdown, you'll be like literally the first one to be notified. So something goes from 40 to 60, you can go ahead and add it to, you can already place and add it to your cart and buy it. So if there are some things that you want that you maybe want to see if it has an extra markdown, I would also heart it and leave it in your cart. Just saying. Number 10 is going to be the cosmetic company outlet. So a lot of people don't know that they have their own website, which I'll also leave linked down below. But obviously the stores are going to have better deals than online. So this year for Black Friday, they are going to be doing 50% off if you spend $125, which is the standard, plus an additional 20% off. So if you buy, let's say something's $100, it's half off. 50 plus 20% off is $10 off, so that's 40 bucks. So it's basically 60% off the entire store. I went to the one in Houston. They had a lot of Kilian fragrances. They had a lot of La Mer. They had like the most I've ever seen in stock in Jo Malone. Honey, baby, they are well stocked. And from that, if you spend $75, you get a free Aveda hair item that you want. It's not a particular item. You get to pick it from the Aveda section. I believe you spend 100 or 125, you get a free Origins gift set. And then if you spend 150 after all the discounts, you get a $25 cosmetic company gift card that you can use later on. So the cosmetic company outlet, which is anything under the Estee Lauder umbrella, so Estee Lauder, MAC, Tom Ford, La Mer, I don't have to repeat myself because I say this all the time. They do have a lot of things, so I think this is probably the best store at the outlets that's worth trying out, and that's relatively available to you guys, because there's a lot of CCOs here in Texas, so I'm assuming there's a lot more across the states, but definitely worth it. Number 11, the Coach outlet does have good things, but I'm going to be talking about Coach Retail. Coach Retail has some amazing bags for 25% off. They have the Coach Cassie, which I have talked about for many years. All the colors, all the variations are 25% off, so they end up being $225 before tax. So if you've been wanting a Coach Cassie, right now is the perfect time to purchase it. The Coach heart bags, even the black on black, is $350 plus 25% off. They have this one which I really like, which is the Brookie Carol, which is half off, which is $250 from $495. Honestly, Coach really outdid it themselves. There's a lot of styles that are typically excluded and friends and family, so like those little sales that they do, kind of like Tory and all the other contemporary brands that they do like every season, like little 20% off. Most of the things that I just mentioned, like the Cassie and the heart bags, those are always excluded, but they have a lot of styles that are always excluded on this sale. So I think it's honestly really worth checking out if you've been wanting a full price handbag from the Coach section. I think right now is the perfect time to purchase it, particularly the heart bag and the Coach Cast. Number 12 is going to be my secret website, which is called Easy Contacts. I'll let you guys know that a lot of my Prada, Miu Miu, Tom Ford glasses all come from Easy Contact, and I always get asked if they are authentic. The answer is yes, they are authentic. So usually they do extra 5% off the sale price. So a lot of the glasses are already like on wholesale price, so you get them already. Let's say a pair of Miu Miu glasses, they're $500 at Sunglass Hut, they'll be $250 there. Plus they are doing an extra 12% off their website. So the $250 plus you get an extra 12% off. It may not be the biggest discount, but most of the time at Easy Contacts, it's only an extra 5% off all year round, or if it's a 3-day weekend. So the fact that it's 7% more is a really great incentive. So if you've been wanting Prada, Tom Ford, Miu Miu, and Ray-Bans, they have a ton of brands that are still full price at like Sunglass Hut. They have them there. They're 100% legit. The shipping is fast, and you get an extra 12% off. So a lot of glasses end up being like an actual like 40 to 60% off what you would pay at Sunglass Hut. So I do think it's worth checking out. And I never really mention Easy Contacts a lot on YouTube, but it is one of my favorite stores, and that's where I do buy some of my sunglasses from. Number 13 is going to be a Nordstrom deal. I bought a pair of classic Air Force Ones back in Dallas, like one of the last times that I went. Right now, the classic Air Force One is 25% off. and I've been living in my Air Force Ones, and this was the first pair of Nike shoes that I have purchased in years. So if you guys have been wanting a Nike Air Force One, I think right now is the perfect time to purchase it, and they are fully stocked in all sizes. This one just needed its own video, so it ends up being 86 with 25 cents. So if you're wanting Air Force Ones right now is the perfect time to purchase them because they are having that sale. Next one's gonna be the Neiman Marcus sale. They do this every Black Friday, so if you spend $250, you get $50 off. If you spend 500, you get $125 off. If you spend 1,000, you get $250 off. And then if you spend $2,000, you get $500 off. So for the most part with the AR, it is like 25% off, and this includes beauty and fragrance. So Byredo, Baccarat Rouge, a lot of items that are typically excluded all year round are included in this sale. So if you guys have been wanting a nice fragrance, or typically brands that are excluded in clothing or ready to in clothing and shoes or handbags, I would say right now is a really great time to purchase things from Neiman Marcus. But I would say particularly the focus would be on beauty, particularly more of the higher price point items or things that typically never go on sale all year round. Number 15 is going to be Vince and Theory and their outlets. You guys know I'm a huge fan of Vince and Theory clothing. So those are some of my favorite brands. So right now, Vince at their outlets are doing 75% off all of their sale items. So you're paying $25 for every $100 plus an additional 30% off. So 75 plus 30. The one in Houston had a lot of things. I'm pretty sure the one in San Marcos has a lot of things too. So if you guys have been wanting kind of your quiet luxury or very simple minimal clothing, and they were really well stocked in all sizes and all colors because all the clothes are separated by color, not style. Worth it, worth it, worth it. I love me a good Vince piece. And then Theory is doing a lot of great sales too. I went to the Vince and the Theory outlets on my last shopping vlog, which I think it's the last video from this video. So I would highly recommend it. And the last one, which I'll do a little haul because I did go today. So today Nordstrom Rack is doing 40% off extra clearance, and I went and I bought 2 items. So I bought these and these. So I bought these Burberry sunglasses, guys. And I'll leave the Nordstrom Rack link down below, but obviously there's nothing like going into the store. So these glasses originally retailed for $279 and they were $98, and I ended up getting them for $50 with tax. And they are these tortoise shells. I got these for a family member, and they are like a men's kind of color. They remind me of a pair of Tom Ford glasses. They just have the Burberry on the side. Very nice, very lightweight. They had a lot of great selections at the racks here in Houston. But 40% off. I definitely worth it. Obviously the one by the Galleria in Houston is gonna be the favorite one, but pay $50. These are the price of a Key Australia retail, or if not, Keys are probably more money. But definitely worth checking out their items because they had a lot of nice things. I'm somebody that is very picky with denim. I'm very picky with a lot of my purchases, so I did pick up a pair of redone denim. These ended up being like $40 after discounts. They were $60, $97, 77% off. The retail were $275. They're a size 28. They legit fit me perfectly. Redone does run a little small. They are perfect. They cut me at the ankle, and I love this wash of denim. I need to do things that I don't wear, things that are not my style, because I don't really wear like for me, like I got rid of, or I'm getting rid of a lot of my ripped denim, and so for me, I am in love with denim that are like a straight leg, that don't have any like rips or anything super crazy, because they only do this once a year, the extra 40% off. I think it's definitely worth checking out. I want to say thank you so much for watching this video, guys. These are my 16 favorite stores and places that I do think is worth the money. A lot of these items, like I said, I shop at, I go buy things from, so I'm recommending things that I actually from places that I actually give my business to. So I want to say thank you so much for each and every single one of you for watching this video. Let me know if you guys end up purchasing anything. I want to say happy Thanksgiving to all of my subscribers. I hopefully you guys have a fabulous Thanksgiving, and hopefully you guys have a good kickstart to the holiday season. Quiero mucho, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye guys, and make sure to check the description box for any of the items or any of the stores if you are interested in. Bye guys, and take care.